Hello folks and welcome back to Mindustry. In our last one we took care of Sector 40 here and just kind of did a little baby work in hopes of maybe taking a look at salt flats or extraction outpost. This is a threat of high. This one is also an enemy base with a threat of high. And I believe there's one other one over here, Fungal Pass, which is an enemy base with a threat of medium. So I'm not really sure where I want to go here. I think we're going to dive into the world of salt flats. Now, before we do this, I know that I'm going to have to attack an enemy base, which is going to be something I haven't had to do yet. So far, enemies have just kind of zapped into space, and we just deal with it. So I'm going to have to build units to attack stuff. I'm assuming they're going to have turrets like I have turrets, or things that can defend themselves, and they're also going to have units trying to attack me. So let's dive in and see what we got here. Our threat level is high. We're going to maximize our resources and launch here, and here we go. We'll see what we have here for ourselves. So very quickly, I'm going to pause this. Oh, okay. We already have some functional stuff. Unlike normally where we're kind of stuck, we have some functional things here. So we have lead that are going out to some scatters right off the gate. We have some coal here that is being pumped into... Oh, it has water pumping into those, so it can drill that. We have a silicon smelter here, so we have that going in. We already have, we have ground factories already set up for us with solar power. There's some titanium real close to us, lots of copper. What else do we have here? We have some duos that are set up out here with a distributor, which is not something that I've done before. It says it's derelict, but these all are derelict, so they might not be operational. These guys are here. All right. Wow, this is a big map. So we have another area out here. These are derelict. Oh my goodness. Okay. These are all... This is good. Okay, so we have mechanical drill, a scatter there. Going out to more scatters. Lots of drills, some power, along with some lancers. My goodness gracious. This is what we're up against. So if we take a look here, you can see the core is red. It's interesting that they possess the exact same technology defensively as what we do. I also really like that I can see their defenses and stuff, and their core is massive. It's absolutely massive. So they have a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm assuming here that they're going to have production facilities, and they're not just going to zap guys into being, but they're going to have to produce them somewhere. But you can see we're pretty outgunned here right out of the gate. Just in pure production terms, we are in real trouble. And taking a look here, there's not really good places to do heavy attacks. But if we're taking a look at the enemy base, we have our silicon smelting area here, which is up and around there. So really, you knock out one of these belts like right there, and there's not a lot. There's some hails there. Okay. So we can do that and get that area kind of cleared out. This whole defensive area is ridiculous. But I feel like we're going to be fighting for some resources here. In order to do the next steps, we're going to have to kind of fight to get to where we want to be. So looking at the beginning here, there's a lot we need to do. And we're going to have to get to it here. So I think the first things we're going to do is we need titanium. We don't have any of that currently. So we're going to grab some pneumatic drills. And we will maximize our production of that right out of the gate. We'll get some water and stuff up there a little later, hopefully. But we'll at least try to start the building process on this to get ourselves set and ready to go. So we have that going there, which should be good. We have our lead. We're going to need lead coming into us, but we'll deal with that a little later here. Let's go ahead and let ourselves build some basic stuff here. And we'll at least start trying to get some production out of that going there. Alright, so these guys are water extractors. Do I have that yet? I don't think that's one that I actually possess. So water extractor's not in that area. Maybe that's something that we can get as a power-up from this. But that tells me we're going to really need to defend that because that's an important resource for us. Alright. Otherwise on here... let's build in a couple of basic kind of building blocks for what we need. And we're going to just make sure that diverts out so that we can get some additional resources if necessary. Alright, so these are going to just pump there and up. That one can go in there as well. Okay. So those duos will be fine. This spot here will be fine. We're getting all of these loaded up. And we're waiting for water to get pumped in here a little faster so that we can start producing. Well, what are we doing here? Oh, this needs power. Okay. So we need to get power down here. There we go. Now we have some silicon coming out. We're going to make this, yeah, we'll do a crawler. And that just requires those pieces, and we can start making our units. And hopefully we'll be able to have some stuff going on here. While we're waiting on that, we should maybe get rid of the derelict stuff, because I don't think we do anything with that. But we can do stuff with this, I believe, where we'll be able to turn that into other resources. We have a lot of lead over here, which is great. There's a lot of stuff near us. It's just a matter of trying to get it all up to a usable place. So we're going to go in here and do some of the very basics. At least the basics as I understand them. We'll see how well that works out. But if we're looking at the bad guys, they're just throwing a whole bunch of routers with a whole bunch of duos right out of like kind of the gates here. And then they're building some walls in front of them, and it's kind of just setting up shop like so. So we're going to kind of mimic what they're doing and just set up some defensive barriers here to keep ourselves a little bit safe. And if I just move up here, I am in their range, but I can just sit there. Can I break that? Wow, it takes a lot of work to break that, doesn't it? We also have a big power production facility, it looks like, right up there, which would be great to have, and we can't see what the health of their stuff is, so that's a little disappointing. But we do have all these guys. So let's go in here, and we're going to start controlling some of these guys. Let's go in and just go over here real fast. Oops, I need to get out of the way. And we'll get rid of these ones as well, and we'll rebuild those as necessary here in just a little bit. So it looks like we're going to be able to knock out that scatter without really much problem. And then they're just going to start harping down. And there we go. Just wipe out some of their basic defenses. Alright. Then we're going to try to time this properly so that we can attack just certain areas. So we're out of the range of the duos here. And we're just going to slowly try to work our way across. Ooh, do we start a fire? Ooh. Getting too close lights them up real fast. Okay. The question is, do they have bad guys coming after us, or are we kind of set here? Ooh. We need to move our guys out of the way. We are in the range of... We are in range of that Lancer, which is just knocking us out real bad. Oops, here we go. We have bad guys coming in, attacking our stuff. Luckily, they don't seem to be super interested in what we have to do. I'm going to let those guys do their thing. And then I'm going to bring another round over here. And select these ones. And they're going to come up. And these guys are going to deal with this area right here, I think. Right now, we're doing a good job of just kind of marching through and kind of have carte blanche to do what we want to do right now. Ooh, we got some hails. Okay, so hails are no fun. Let's get out of there. They have a tremendous range, so that's going to be a problem for us. And they also do a lot of damage. This area is a really strong area for them that they clearly don't want us to mess with. You can see the hails there are excessive. So that's a good weapon to have because it just is super long range. Alright, this area here is also derelict, so we're going to get rid of that for now. I'm going to select our next round of good guys here, and we're going to come up to... Let's go up over here. Alright, so we're sort of in range with the hails there. Yeah, they're going to knock us out pretty quick. That's okay. We're just trying to gauge where they're at with all their stuff. Because they have hails that are... Yep, I got blown up. Alright, so let's see here. What else can we... should we do? Not can we do, should we do? Alright, let's pause the game real fast. You can see that it identifies bad guys for us. So we have bad guys coming from somewhere. Let's see, where is their production facility at? So they're coming there. So I'm not sure exactly where their production facility's at, but it's somewhere... out here. We can see that they have their graphite and all that stuff. If we can kind of get in there real quick, we should be able to knock them out pretty easily, I think. But let's see longer range weapon wise. We have hails. Hails, what do they use as their weapons? Graphite, silicon. Okay, so we can definitely make those because we have tons and tons of material here that we can use to do all kinds of fun stuff. We do need to build up our power supply. While we have a good power supply right now, we don't have anything stored, so maybe we should work on some batteries here. Let's play with this a little bit and see what we can do. So we'll get this going out, and maybe out a little farther, and that's going to be our battery. Do we use a large battery? Yeah, we'll use a large battery. Alright, so we'll store those up. These produce the water extractors. Do we have water extractors? So where's our water stuff? Laser drill, rotary pump. Okay, so we don't have water extractors, so I have no idea how much they actually produce. Because my idea here was just take some of this and throw it off onto some of these other places to produce crazy power, but that's not going to be a thing, I don't think. So we're going to get some laser drills up here. Start there. And the only purpose of these is going to be to produce power for us. So we go in, throw some routers in there. And power generation wise, those are going to be combustion generators. You can see as more of those come online, we're using lots of power. And hopefully we can correct that here with we're sort of correcting it, but yeah, there's a lot of power necessary to run all this stuff. So maybe we'll also throw in some here and some additional combustion generators. There we go. And we're producing power. Cool. All right, so pausing this again here. We have our next wave coming real soon. We've done a little bit of damage here, but nothing too crazy. I want to try to see if we can work over here without being in the range of the hails. But let's go over and take a look at the hail. So they really have this area locked down. Like this is locked down pretty tight. And then the Lancer here covers up that. So that's, I mean, I'm not happy about it, but it's good design at least. Let's see if we can take those guys over there and see if they want to remain. Oh. Okay. So that didn't work too well. That's okay. We need to get some better weapons here. So we're going to deconstruct all this. I'm going to set up some new stuff here to be able to do some graphite for not only in here, but also for our just general production so that we can have some better stuff here. All right. And I think we're just going to also send these guys up this way. Yeah, see, I'm not a big fan when these guys come in. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Get them, hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, so we're at least hitting those guys where they hurt. We lost one of our things there. B is to rebuild, right? Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at this game. Sorry. But we're producing power. Alright, let's go in. We'll get some additional drills here. And again, I'm not super concerned that these are like perfect. Alright, I don't want it to go that way because it's just going to output onto our currently existing belts. But we'll do something like this, have it come down somewhere over here. And we'll have our graphite presses. Not that. This is what I want. Graphite press. Boom. And then we can do whatever we need to with that. In this case, I think it's just going to, right now, get dumped into our core. Oh, and it'd probably be useful if I power all this stuff. And I should probably throw some repair things up this way, and for our units, we'll put a little generator in there as well. There we go. We're losing power, but that's okay. That's only until we repair everything. We're making stuff with this. Alright, we can dig this. This is working so far, I think. This is moving through. It's not backing up. We're doing a good job with that. This whole area here is a hot mess, but that's okay. These guys here are going to join our units up that way. And let's pause this real fast. As far as air power goes, if I throw one, I'm just spitballing here. Let's just see what this does if I were to put one here. We have the mono and we have the flare. If I put a flare in, it just needs the silicon production. So just do that. That will load up then, and then we'll have production for aircraft, which will be nice. And eventually they're going to have to stop coming down this way, right? Like, we're going to take this first little batch here. We're going to bring them out that way, I think. And they keep slowly moving over here. So I think what we're going to need to do is either route this stuff out to have more duos, which might be just an answer for the short term. Longer term, we are going to need to do much, much more. But for right now, to save hopefully a little time, a little work, we'll put those there. We'll put some blocks along all of this. And maybe we'll even throw some of the little doodads out this way. And then we'll bring you guys over there. This crew here, I want you to come up that way. So we have hails there, but it looks like we might be able to sneak in the back here. Oops. Well, I won't be able to sneak in the back, but they might be able to. Oh my. So the enemy has definitely increased their abilities here. You saw there's a giant level up there as far as what they were producing. We're using up way too much power right now as well. It's a problem for us. So let's see if we can just steal a little of everything here. So I'm going to tap off of that. And then we're going to throw a steam generator. Let's pause this real fast because I'm getting worried at this point. Alright, so we have that. We'll throw in a liquid router. And then for this one, we can just throw in you going straight up. And that's producing a whole bunch more power for us. Excellent. Our water's not exactly what it needs to be, but we're doing what we need to there. Let's go in and command some spaceships. Oof, those things suck. They got knocked out real fast, didn't they? Alright. Yeah, you guys are just gonna sit over there. You're not very good. Alright, we eliminated that whole area for these guys. Stop firing at me. We want to get out of the range of them. So we're slowly working our way down here. The hails found us, but we did get a little backdoor in here because we can start coming up here and doing some real damage, I think. So if we take our guys and just kind of head up that way. Oh goodness, oh goodness. There's so much happening. One of the things I wanted to do while we had that kind of set up there is now we can throw in some better defenses. So we're going to use a ton of power to do this, but I think it will be worth it. We are producing power, not a ton, but we are producing it, and we are storing slightly extra right now. It's not a ton. And you see how it doesn't say wave whatever out of whatever, it just says wave, so I'm assuming this just goes until one of us beats the other into submission. So that's fun. We also have our graphite here. We're going to send a little branch off of this, I think. And let's see, salvos. What? So you can use copper and graphite. Okay. So now we can start getting a little longer range stuff. So let's throw some of these in here like that. And we're also going to change our build plan for these guys. Now we're going to do some monos. And you probably heard there that our guys coming down these lines don't really have a great shot. They're getting knocked out pretty quick, which is great. Alright, then we can feed our salvos there. We'll add a little production for them. And yeah, we used up a whole bunch of power for that, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll gain that back here shortly, or at least in time for the next round. And our salvos are slowly loading up with ammo here. Alright. Let's go up this way and see what kind of havoc we can cause if we can get in behind. It's going to be tough, but I think we can get in here. So let's go in here and see if we're able to sneak back here. Because if we can just shut down... Nope, 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 not me. Just leave me alone. No! We would have been able to do it too. We were so close. Alright. Okay, so we're saving up here a little bit to get what we need. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. We're going to take this round of my dudes, and we're going to bring them all the way over here for right now. Let's see, can you guys actually just attack something that's useful? Like... just go and knock out, like, one power line. Can you do that? Or are you going to get shot down instantly? Nope, you're going to get shot down instantly. Oh, God. Those waves just knocked those guys out so bad. Oh, this area is a terrible area to attack. Yeah, there's no chance. Look how fast we got knocked out. This is their bread and butter. Okay. So let's go through here. Well, let's just wait and see what they have coming for us. Ooh. Okay. Air power's new for them. They haven't shot any air power at us, so we got to now design for that. Awesome. Should have been doing that the whole time, but I'm not a smart person all the time. So we'll just throw some air power back here. And I'm assuming I probably should have just leveled up some of my guys to make them a little bit more dangerous. And then with that extra danger, just wrecked house. But didn't do that yet. And maybe I will, but I still gotta find my way here. I'm not super confident in what we're doing here yet. And let's see here. Alright, we're producing lots of power. We have all of that going on. Okay. Let's see here. We go into our tech tree. We can take our mono and get a poly, which automatically rebuilds destroyed structures and assists other units in construction. Okay. Or we have a horizon, which drops cluster bombs. That's what I want. So let's go in here and figure out what we can do. So we're going to do additive. And we're going to need power for it, I think. Maybe. Nope, we don't need power. All right. So let's go destroy one of these. We're just going to fly you just straight there. I just want to see what happens. Alright, we have air units coming in. They get lit up immediately. And we should have an air unit here. Oh! This one needs lead now too. Okay. So let's go in here. Oh, that's right. We're not building the right thing. And then you need graphite and silicon. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, so you're going to come down. We have that, and then we need the graphite to come on down. So I'm going to split it off from here and drop it way down. Come on over. And we'll see what happens. For these guys, I should also probably be feeding this extra or the excess into the core here, because this is not helping anybody right now. So let's have it help us out a little bit. Sector 40 is under attack. Okay. We'll pop back over there in a little bit. Alright, and we're going to take our units here, and we're going to bring them all the way out here. And real quick, we're going to jump over to our planet map and just see what we have coming our way. Oh, this is our Navy one. That's right. This is kind of a boring one, but hopefully... Oh, they got lots of Navy coming our way. Oh, geez. They almost got through. And we have these bombers coming in. We're okay with that. I wish you could spend a spawn point for like where you want your new units to generate from. But I think we'll be okay there for right now. Let's go back over here and take a look and see what's going on. So we've destroyed this front area. The hails are really our problem. And I'm hoping that with some better fighters here if we're doing this properly. Okay, so we just need to load up on those. Now we're building. Alright, let's see what happens. There we go. Alright, we have the horizon. And hopefully we'll be able to load up on more of those here real soon and get some stuff for them. But we're going to also try to load up out here with lots more coal. And provide even more of the things that we need for all of that to happen. So if we go back over into our schematics and grab our graphite production. Hopefully they don't decide to come over to this area because it's completely defenseless right now. That would suck. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to... So we'll do that. Bring it up. And over. I'm just going to throw it into that line, I think, for right now. Alright, one of our other problems right now is that our air defenses are making the bad guys crash right over top of where our stuff's at. So that's a problem. We need to solve that. We also are severely short on our titanium there, or our, what is this stuff? Whatever it is, we don't have enough of it. So let's just provide a little bit more production for ourselves here. We're way short on our copper production right now, and that's going to be a big problem for us. Without copper, we can't do a lot of things we need to do, like build the pathways to get the copper delivered to our base. Or rebuild the parts that have fallen apart because we are not doing a good job of defending it. Alright, so we're going to bring that up as well. Not that high up. There we go. With those pieces. And we're hopefully going to be able to load up 2 more belts here with just enough stuff to keep us going. Because we got lots of production hopefully coming our way. There we go. Okay. We're also going to need to set up our silicon production here in a little bit. We're not doing a real good job of that right now. But we have other concerns that are a little bit more pressing at the current time. So we'll take that and bring it over. And we need another router there. And then we can hopefully load up some more air defenses for ourselves. And we have more bombers here. So what we're going to do is bring this group over here. And we're going to bring this group over here as well. My goal here is to eventually attack this area, but it's too strong right now. So I think we're going to bring in air defenses and try to knock out these hails. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do with them? So let's bring you all over here. You guys are going to come up here. And maybe actually, no, I can't. What I really want to have happen is these guys knock out those air defenses, and then we can go after. Oh, those are duos. Where's the? Okay, those hails are a problem for us, but we can't get to them without running into a lot of air problems. Oops, oops, oops! I don't want to die. So can you guys skirt up that way? Come on, skirt, 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 skirt. Yes! Alright, we're getting closer. Alright, so now we're doing way better. We're closer to the enemy. Get knocked out. But look what we did. Their copper production, or their lead and copper production going into their core on that side is done. We still have more work to do, but that's okay. We can do that work. And we have more of our bombers ready to go, which is great. Do we just send the house and just... Okay, let's just send the house and see what happens here. Oh, man. Okay, so we just knocked out a whole bunch of the hails. We just need to do that again for that one, and we'll be in really good shape for going in and sending our ground troops in to knock out a whole bunch of stuff here. Because hopefully we're hurting them production-wise, if that matters. I don't know if it actually does or not. So I'm going to pause this real fast, switch back over to Sector 20, see how we're doing. Looks like we've lost some stuff up here, so go and fix that up. And boat-wise, we're doing okay. So we're just going to send the next unit here. We're on wave 25 of 30. Uh-oh. Ooh, they almost got through. That's a problem. Alright, so if we take a look at what we have here. Hails, what do they use as their stuff? Nope, that's not going to work for us. You guys are just going to have to chill back there. Bring in another ship. And then we're just going to provide some slight duo action. This is insane. Like, this is not a good plan. Do we have any offensive options that use... Nope, use liquid stuff. Okay, we're gonna hope that we're okay here. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Why are there so many? Not very nice. Okay, so you guys aren't listening, so let's go attack him. Alright, so I think what we're also going to do here is we'll throw... Oh, we can't do it there. Okay, we can throw a line of duos across here. Get some routers up for that. And then we'll have inverted sorter. And that inverted sorter is going to throw out copper. And then overflow gate throws stuff off to the left and right if the front path is blocked. So we can put something like that over here and say, hey, if that path is full, you will then throw excess copper back to the base. Does that make sense? And we're also going to load up one more duos while we have the chance here. Do we lose? Oh, we're already going into the next round here? Oh boy. We got a couple through. Just destroying stuff along the way. Then getting wiped out of existence there. Okay. Let's get another respawn point. Put it over here. Now we just need to power it. Alright, we have that. Let's go ahead and fast forward that. I know we're kind of neglecting what we need to do here, but I do want to make sure. What is that? Why are you on fire? What is going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. And I have one that's just kind of stuck inside of stuff right now. Awesome. Alright, so we lost a boat or two there. That's okay. Alright, I'm going to pause that. Go back into Salt Flats because we need to survive this mess. And we need to rebuild our Air Force here. So if we get enough of these guys, we should be in really good shape to do some fun stuff. So let's go in here. We got those hails that were over here. So let's see, do we have enough range to start doing some work over here? So let's see, we got, those are duos, scatters, there's hails right there. If we can knock out this, we're in really good shape, I think. So I think we might go over here and attack that. Alright, there's a backup round of hails that are over there, but we're slowly inching in towards what we need to do here. And I'm assuming they don't rebuild their base here. So as long as that's true, we're in good shape, I think. Let's get out of there. Don't want to mess with their guys. Yep, we lit that on fire. So we just shut down their energy production. We're doing okay. Alright, that's all a big keeping mess. Alright, we shut down this plant here. So the hails are going to run out of ammo, and then that's all of their production with that. That's awesome. Okay. So now we can take our Air Force over here, and hopefully we can start focusing on some of the other higher value targets. So we're going to focus right now. We're going to come all the way over here, and our job right now is to attack those hails, and then let's see, we have another round of hails back there. All right. See what we can do. Okay. We essentially eliminate that whole area because now that once they use up their ammo, they're done. So we can shut this area down. And I don't know if our ability to knock these guys out has anything to do with, like, if we knock out their supplies, do they now not have as good a units or not? Or do they just have the same units no matter what? And that's just kind of what it is. I'm not sure. Alright. We're going to take these guys. We're going to pull them up there. We're going to make another group here. And we had a regenerator up here somewhere, didn't we? Maybe not. Okay. But we should be able to function pretty smoothly over here now. So let's bring you guys over. Let's bring them over there. And see what we have in front of us. We're on wave 27. I don't know if there's like a number of waves we're supposed to be in or not here. Actually. Okay, let's go ahead and go for broke and see if we can do it. Let's keep moving. Keep moving, guys. Use up their ammo. Use that up. Use it up. Don't let it get hit. Nope. Nope. Okay. We'll get there eventually. All those guys are getting wiped out pretty quick, which is good. We'll keep this stuff going. Uh-oh. We lost Sector 40? Okay. We captured Sector 40. Okay. We did our job here. Thank God. Alright, we can jump back over into our planet map here. And get back into Salt Flats and hopefully do some work here. Alright, we quickly got all of that back. Let's set up some silicon production because I'm a little worried about that as well. And again, energy production here is just brutal. So let's see. Yeah, see, like, we have no water. Like, this one's way down because there is no water. This guy has water. Can we remove all of this? And just have this one pump output everything we need? Can we do that? Our water output's coming up. Our energy is going up. Okay. I think we can supply both with one thing. Alright, so we need to have our units here start wrecking house over here. We need to knock out this hail area, which is going to be a problem for us. And I really want to eliminate this area. Because if we eliminate these hails, we have free reign to do a lot of stuff. Well, not free reign, but we have... So my question is, and I don't know if I'm expressing this properly or not, but do I keep knocking out little pieces of their stuff? Like, I would love to just go in and take out this area and stop them from having energy production. That would be fun. But I'm going to get just absolutely destroyed if I try to do that. So we need to try to knock out their... Let's see, can you guys just take out that? I'll stay out of your way. I just don't worry about the conveyor belts. I just need you to take out that. And then we'll pull back. Alright, so we took out one of the scatters. Those hails back there are going to provide a lot of cover for them. So let's go see with our bombing units if we can go take out that Lancer. If we can, I think we'll be in much better shape. But we couldn't. But we have maybe... Yeah, we got the Lancer. Look at it. It doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. Ha! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's so much stuff coming at us. This is not good. Okay. Our Lancers are just destroying. They're just absolutely wrecking house on them, which is perfect. So we need to rebuild all of our other units hopefully here quickly. It's not gonna be that quick, but we have a lot of stuff that we can still do here. Can I just pester these guys or use up their ammo? Let me see here. So can I use up your ammo? Like, you should be running out of ammo. I'm going to get knocked down a whole bunch here, but I'm just trying to test and see if, when I'm like kind of just messing with them, do I actually use up their ammo or not. Alright, and it looks like we're going to need another silicon smelter here to up our production on that, because we're just not doing enough right now. So let's just temporarily hold that. We'll pause you. And we're going to route that over, across, into that. And then we can router this one up. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's just make another set of drills here. Alright, let's see what that does for us. I don't know if that's going to help us a lot or not do anything for us, but hopefully we'll be able to start producing some more units more quickly because that is just flowing in there. It's beautiful. I'm also kind of annoyed that they launched another attack in a different sector. Like, this is their base. This is where they'd be launching from. They didn't think that I was enough of a threat to go in and do anything else. Alright, so this area now should be pretty safe for us to attack. We still have hails that we need to worry about. But I think we'll be okay. So let's go over here. Take you fine, folks. And we're just going to set you up over there for right now. Alright. And then this crew of bombers. We need to start knocking out hails. So you're going to go up there and knock out them. Alright, they knocked out at least the source of their stuff. No, I'm not trying to leave me alone. I'm just trying to destroy you from afar. Like, I'm not trying to... Keep moving, guys. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Every time. This is destroying me so quickly. It's disheartening. I didn't realize we had copper deposits right here as well. Okay. It's not super important for what we're doing right now. Oh my gosh. What is that? Okay. That's going to be a problem. Let's see, where are those little mine thingies at? What are those called? And where are they, and how many of them can I get in place before they come again? Oh god, where are they? Shock mines. Yeah, that's what I want. They've already destroyed some of them. Okay, so don't put shock mines in areas that they can attack. Good to know. But what I want to do is I want to start capturing some of these areas and setting up defenses farther up so that we can really start bringing the battle to them more and have this as like a secondary source of attack, not the primary. Alright, let's see if our shock mines here do anything to them or if it's just a complete and total waste of time. Okay, it's doing something. It did a lot actually. Oh, we got shot down. It did a lot though. Just a little bit of work there and our shock mines. I'm cool with that. So let's set up more. Now our silicon's going down real fast. We're going to have to start diverting some of that production over into, like, you know, like our bases, or bring it over into make more production that we can do that at. Either one I'm fine with. We have a large area of coal down here and sand right there, which we can easily make stuff with. So we'll take a look and see exactly what we want to do with those here in just a moment. I really want to knock out their power. And I really want to knock out those hails. So let's go in here and figure out where our next place of attack is going to be. Alright, I think we're going to go attack this area of hails next. We got that first area really hit hard. Holy goodness, look at that. Knocked out all the hails. I mean, not all of them, but we did a lot of damage there. Okay, that's a good sign. So now we're going to take our dudes over here. They're going to come up and around. And hopefully we can start attacking some of these other areas here, because these guys are, they have to be damaged at a minimum, but if we can start opening up some of this interior area, we can really start doing some real damage to them. So I just want to work on that one power area right there. Just focus on the thing I want you to focus on. It's going to be a battle that's just going to take some time to do. Alright, we have those big... Oh my goodness, there's so many of them coming. And they're not affected at all by our shock stuff, so that's a bummer. If we put titanium walls, do those light on fire? Alright, we'll rebuild what we have to rebuild there. Okay, that looks all well and good. We have another round of bombers. I really need you guys to knock out these hails here. If we do that, then we can start destroying some of their other stuff. Come on, guys. Knock that out. You did nothing. Nothing. Alright, we're going to have to start splitting off some of this in production over into our other areas. No, 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 no. I don't want you to deliver things out of there. That is not your goal. Alright, so we've knocked out their power production over here. They have batteries still, but this area, if we knock out those hails, should be pretty good to go with. Now, do these all travel at the same speed together? No. Okay, so that's kind of a bummer. They're also not the smartest creatures in the world. Come on, guys, just walk. There you go. You did it. You can move. Alright, so we have our ground units. It's amazing how devastating the scatters are in like concentration. They're shockingly good at what they do. Right, we're really mainly concerned right now that we can get enough of our air units over to really do some real damage to this next area here. And I think I'm going to see how we doing on energy production. All right, we're pretty much full on everything. So I'm going to throw in a couple more arcs here, or excuse me, lancers. Lancers use up a ton of resources, but they are very effective weapons. Okay, so we'll do that. We have this area here, so if we can... We really just need to knock out these hails. They're the big problem. But we're getting hit by a lot of air support right now. So let's see if we can just focus on one area of air support. So you guys are going to come in like that. All right. I might have found a back way in there because I noticed they have more silicon production back there, but as far as defensively, they're not super strong back in that area. And if we can just shut off one of those areas, we're set. So we're going to slowly bring you guys over here. There we go. We're getting somewhere now. Come on, guys. Go back there. Go away from the hail. Get out of the hail's range. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Get back there. There we go. Don't get greedy. We're just taking care of a little business here. How do you have power? You're not hooked up to any... Oh, you have batteries. Okay. But this area now is absolutely devastated. We knocked out a good amount of their stuff there. We have a lot to do still, but we're getting there. All right, let's rebuild all of the things that they destroyed. We have another wave coming real soon. This is wave 40. I feel like we've been at this for a long time, but we did have to defend a little bit of section 40 as well, or sector 40, excuse me. So we're going to bring our dudes over there. Even though they can't walk on a conveyor, they'll figure it out. And we're just trying to set up some staging areas for our people. Because they keep getting bigger and bigger bad guys, and I'm a little worried about it. Alright, so this crew here... You're going to come out here. And we need those hails gone. But before we can really focus on them, we need to bomb that particular... Actually, let's come over here. I want to try to eliminate as much of the scatter fire as possible. If we come straight up, we get hit by 3 of them. But if we come from the side, we should only get hit by the 1. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Even though we lost a lot of guys there. And I'm just trying to dance around the fire of the hail right now. Alright, we're making progress. We knocked out a scatter there, a whole bunch of stuff, and then we can come up here and we got a lot of, we kind of have some carte blanche to do some of the things we want. We have solar panels there, which are going to be a problem when we get closer to the core. Because the core is pretty much surrounded by that, but we're getting real close to being through the big layer of their defenses, which has been a thorn in our side to say the least so far. It's not been fun trying to get through all of these layers, but it's cool to see how the bad guys have set up their defenses and how they protect their points and have layers upon layers. It's something I might take into advisement here as we do stuff in the future. Because if you take a look at our defenses, we haven't really grown all that much. Ooh, what's going on over here? Why do we have... Uh-oh. How'd you guys get over there? That's new. Alright, so... guess we're going to have to provide some defenses over here as well. Awesome. This game is unrelenting. There's just always something to keep your attention with here. So if I destroyed that area and then rebuilt my stuff there, would it attack those? Also, how far is the hail range? Okay, so I need to knock those hails out first. Oh, jeez. They did get in. They got close. They got knocked out, but they definitely got close to our base here. Not happy about that. What did they use to get so close? Ooh, see? Alright, so we're going to need to have some air power over here. Not a big deal. Just good to know. Alright, so we have... pause the game real fast. We'll throw in a line of scatters here, along with a nice long line of these guys, and we'll bring it down and over, and then we can put on exactly what we need. They do get trickier each time. It's really fun to kind of play against because you never know exactly what's coming for you on any particular round. There's always something new, a new challenge. I really like this game. It's fun. Even though it's really frustrating to not have won this already. I was hoping to go to bed by now, but I can't do it until I win, so we'll be here till the bitter end. But hopefully this will, this first round here will help keep us a little safe, and then we'll be okay. So let's see, what do we got coming our way? Alright, oh goodness. There are a lot of them coming. Alright. Somehow they're lighting titanium on fire. Don't know how they're doing that. It's impressive. Okay. Bomber-wise, let's see, what do we need to do? We have these scatters that are still concerned, and once we get rid of those scatters, we have hails, but we need to get rid of the scatters first, or we can come up and knock out, like sever that tie right there. So if we came up around here, we can knock out that right there, which I think is what we're going to do, and then that Lancer's offline. So let's just knock out the basic stuff here. So I'm going to have you guys come up to right there. We have our bombers coming in. They should hopefully get knocked out pretty quick. There we go, and they are. I am going to build some additional scatters back here. There we go. Oof. I think they try a different path at some point, because like they're getting wrecked over here. If they just came like down here, they'd have a clear path into it, minus my few defenses there, but whatever. Let's go in here. All right, so you guys are going to just target that one spot, and then we are getting out of dodge. Okay, so we've hit that. Now we should be able to come up and knock that area out without any problems. Let's go knock out those hails. We did a lot of work there. That was a lot that we got taken care of. We got the hails, and so this area is now wide open for us to bring units into. So we're going to bring those last few units over. Rebuild all of that stuff, even though our silicon production is rapidly going down. We're only at 500 now, and it's not going up real fast. Alright, so we have our crew here. They're going to come up to, let's say, right there. We got our fighters coming in. They should get knocked out pretty quick. Our bombers are coming in. They should also get knocked out pretty quick. Ooh. And then we have... oh my gosh. It's never ending. Alright. No, don't build those. Alright, so that area now is ours. We own this whole area of the map, which is awesome. They can't do anything against us on that, so let's head up here. Knocked out. Ooh, we knocked out those. Oh my. We knocked out the oh man. We have so much power now. Apparently we had another sector under attack. My bad. Alright, we're rolling now. Alright, we just knocked off 2 of their lancers that don't have the ability to do anything anymore, which is freaking awesome. Now we have this group of hills here. Oh my! Holy goodness! Did you see them all spawn there? Alright, so we have a bomber corps here. That I think we can just bring up here, and we'll just cause all kinds of havoc back there. So these are our 2 last main areas of concern. So let's go see if we can knock them out. So we definitely did some work there to knock a good number of those things out. And then we're going to be super annoying. Alright, so we're going to do something just silly like this. And we're going to bring in our own air defenses there, which will cover that area. I can't deconstruct any of their stuff. We must destroy it if it's to go away. We have these big old guys coming back in again. Nice thing is they come in right in a line, so they're like perfect for lancers. And while these catch fire, we have the men projector there that really takes care of a lot of the bad stuff that could happen for us. So we're going to bring out our next round of guys for activities. And we'll see how that goes. So this area is now pretty wide open for us, which is just amazing. Especially that we took out a large area of hails. That makes me feel good. We still have this one, but we can come up here and just cause some real havoc. Nope, those are bigger. Those are new. What are those? Goodness gracious. Alright, they're definitely amping up their attacks quite significantly. We're on wave 52, so we're gonna have to come to a head here. So we're gonna go in. I want to send you guys around. Let's see. Can you guys come up here? And I want you to march in right there. And I need you to attack those hails with all of your ability. Okay, I got one. That's not too bad. So we're going to bring our Air Force in. And you're going to attack those hails with everything that you have in you. Because we can knock those out. We'll be in much better shape here. We got a bunch of them. We knocked out more than I thought we would, which is awesome. Alright, we're getting closer to being able to just go up and set up another line of defense here, and then we can really start, I think, going ham. Alright, so we're going to come up to this point here. There's nothing to bother us on that point, and then we should be able to drop in and knock these ones out. So let's go there. Okay. We did what we needed to do. We got that done. So now we can go in and knock out this guy. It's been a pain in my butt for a while. And then we have one more area hills right there. We have a lot of aircraft stuff over there, but I'm not really worried about them. Silicon production's been going. It's not where we need it to be, but it's going good enough for now. Rebuild all of that. Maybe throw some menders in that area. Alright, so we have our bombers. What do we want to do with them? Ooh, their production I think is slowly starting to scale back. I could be completely wrong about that, but I think it's starting to let up a bit. See, these things actually aren't all that great. They're really good at conveyor belts, though. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so these hails here are our next big challenge. Hopefully, let's get in here and just destroy the basic stuff that's not anybody's concern, nobody cares about. And just taking a quick look here, we have a couple of hails, so we are within the range of them with this particular one, which is disappointing. But I think we're going to continue just throwing scatters all over this area. And just giving them something to be annoyed about. And part of the problem we run into now is we're also starting to use up our stored energy, where we just do not have the amount that we had before. So I think what's going to happen here is we might throw in a couple of combustion generators right along here, just to give us a little boost to help ourselves out a little bit here. So we're going to pause it real fast, put another line of combustion generators. And we're going to try routing this in 2 different ways. There we go. Now we're producing lots of extra power, hopefully. We have our air power over there. Our ground guys are up that way. And we have even more air power over here. Awesome. Alright, so I think we're going to do a 2-fold attack. These guys are going to hit this hail area up here. And you guys are going to start assaulting. Alright, that was pretty effective. We got rid of 2 of the hails and a whole bunch of air power there. So we're real close to getting to the core point of this level, I think. We need to stop them from being able to feed in so much stuff. But again, I don't know if it really matters if we can stop them from feeding things or not, if it just kind of just does what they want to do. I need to go somewhere. Alright, so that scatters toast. It doesn't have any more ammo left. This one has plenty. That one has good amount. Ooh, we can knock out that area up there and stop them from feeding in a bunch of stuff too. So let's... This is fun. I really like this. I apologize that this is going on so long. But this has been a fun level. It's definitely a totally different experience than what the game has been so far. So far, it's been kind of you defend until the wave's over and kind of go on with your day. This has been a lot of back and forth, where I am taking chunks of their base out, but also having to deal with kind of the side effects of that. So our next step here is we're going to go in and we're going to attack this. That will stop them from being able to, I mean, they're already not able to feed that, but I kind of just want to stop. It'll make me feel better if we can just knock out some of their basic stuff. Okay, we've done that. So now our guys can come back home, or at least come back down this way. Let's see, we can even build some combustion generators up here. Oh, no, we can't. That's in their area, but we can do it over here if we wanted to. So we're going to do something like that. And then we'll put some routers on there. Let's go ahead and get a large battery stored up over there. And then we can throw on our combustion generators. And I don't know if we need to throw a node or not, but we'll do that. Okay. And then in this area, we can throw on our respawn. and our ships can come back here and get health again, because the blinking tells you that they need some help. Alright, we'll line these guys up again for another attack here in just a moment, I think. Let's see, this area is fine, this area is fine. All of this is fine. We're producing what we need to do. Alright, we really need these hails gone. If we can do that, there we go. That was a successful run. They knocked out the 2 hails we needed to do. We now have these scatters, which we can get rid of relatively easily. And, I mean, there's just this hail core there and one there, and we're pretty much home free. So we have the 2 little areas of hails that need to get taken care of still. Uh-oh. We need to get our guys out of here. Oh, look. They drew some attention over here. That's interesting. They definitely took notice that we had an area that was not something they wanted there. Okay. Cool, cool. Our Air Force is slowly growing in size here. We have this hill area, this one, and I don't think there's one to the north. No, there's not. So we have, what, 4, 5, 8 of them left. Gonna add a few more of our scatters there just to provide some fun. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh no, I thought this area was closed up, but it's not. Oh no, there's stuff missing there. There's a huge area missing there. Okay. We need to fix that because that's a problem. So let's go in and fix all of that damage here first. And then once we have that fixed, we'll figure out the next steps. All right. And military-wise, we're just going to come up and have all of you scatter up there. Our bombers are going to be over here. These are no threat. We have these guys as a very definite threat. shall we start our runs? So... Alright, we lost all of our guys there, but we did knock out that entire hail core over there. So I'm thinking that we can destroy some of the things that they had to help the quote-unquote sacred here. Alright, we're really wrecking house on their power supply, on their ability to function. So if we knock out this node here, or really that node's the one we want to knock out. There we go. We just knocked off all of their stuff as far as power goes. So we're able to fly free in this area now. So we might bring some bombers in and just knock that out, but I mean, they have basically nothing left. So we'll bring them back to regen this area here. We will rebuild the one belt they got. Doing good. So our units here, you're bring to join with our other ones. We have a larger bomber force this time around, and we're going to bring that bomber force. Just rebuild those and rebuild some of that stuff. But our bombers, we're going to reposition up here, and they're going to be in for an attack here in just a moment. Because we have scatters, but they're not super well defended. We just need to, let's let them do their thing. Oh, they destroyed all of our ground units there. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. If we knock out these hails, it's game over. So let's go get them. So we lost some ships. We didn't lose all of them, but we knocked out three of the 5, which is a solid start. So we're going to go in and rebuild some of this stuff. Our bombers are ready to go for another round. Our ground units are getting there. Let's hold them, or let's just put them. Give them a second to readjust here. Man, oh man. Alright, we just really need to knock out these hails and we'll be in really good shape. So let's go target them. Then get out of dodge. Go, go, go. Alright, we're going to bring you up with our other group here. And then it should be just knock out the core. There's really nothing left here for them to do anything with. So we're going to move them up and out of the way just so that when this next wave comes, hopefully they're not a target. And I'm just going to have them knock out all of the things that I don't want to have to worry about. Especially if I can just knock out the air defenses here. Alright, their core is under attack. And I believe we just destroyed it. Oh, look at this! Fire and destruction. Okay, so this is what happens when you destroy a sector. It all comes tumbling down beautifully. So it's there. We have won. That is our first enemy base that we've ever captured. I'm so happy. That was a long adventure. Thank you if you stuck with me. I understand if you didn't, but you'll never hear this. So folks, thank you so much. We'll go in next time and see what the heck we have to do, but that was an adventure and a half. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy, and I will see you in our next video.